We have also, if you have a lot of loss in your vision, there is called a CCTV, which is looks like a computer, but it is a machine that you put under what you want to read, and it magnifies up to 60 times, and those are wonderful machines, and they work well for people. If you do crafts, you can use these machines. If you've done crocheting and knitting and missed a stitch or something, you can put it under the machine. You can write checks, all kinds of things. We have a lot of those that you can try just to see if it's something that you would use, and so we can let you try those for a couple weeks to see if it's something you want to pursue. And so that's, it's...
Well, what you're just talking about, is that on a stand, standing on legs, or what?
It is, it looks like a computer screen. It's a flat screen, and then it has a tray that goes underneath it, and you put what you want to read underneath it, and it comes right up on the flat screen. And sometimes we could maybe come and bring some of those for you to see, because we have the larger ones, and we also have some that are for students that they want to take to class, and they can use those to read.
I never thought of it being something small that you could take to class.
Right, right. So there's all kinds of things available. They always say we're the best kept secret in town, because people don't know.
So.
Yes, because people don't know what all of the things are available.
Well, now I know why you're here too.
Yes, right.
Of course,
right,
you
exactly.
do too, anyhow. But yes, if people aren't aware of what they can try out,
right,
how will they ever know?
They won't know, exactly.
And yes, I think it's the best kept secret because I have never seen an ad for you.
No, we try to at least let the optometrists know so that we can, we are nonprofit. That doesn't help either. We are nonprofit and funded through United Way and other private donations. So
yes,
we are just, we scraping by, but we have so many people, and
look what you're doing for
exactly.
people.
It makes a big difference in people's lives. Right.
More than one has told me, well, it's getting so I can't see.
Right.
I can't do my embroidery work anymore, and I can feel what I'm doing with a knitting needle.
Right.
But if I lost a stitch, oh boy.
Exactly. And that's why there are all these things to help. So we always tell people, don't get rid of anything yet. Wait until we find something that hopefully can help you do what you were doing before.
And I have a feeling that, do you do a lot of research and development on these items?
No, we don't.
Or does somebody else make them?
Someone else gets them. We just carry them. We just have them, and yeah.
Well, somebody has to distribute.
Exactly, and not many places have them like that. We have 3 doctors that work with us, and they're all optometrists specialized in low vision. You have to have a specialty in low vision in order to do these and to dispense these. So we are very unique in what we do, and there's no other agency anywhere near that lets you take the things home and then you go out and do a visit. Yeah, and then we go out to the home and reevaluate.
Can't you just imagine a furniture store and you see a chair or a couch you like? Well, yeah, you can use it for 30 days.
Yeah, right. They just don't do that. No. So we also have sunglasses. It's very important that you keep your eyes protected.
What is different about these sunglasses from?
Well, these are a special shade that really help. This is a topaz, and it helps with macular degeneration so that it gives you a lot of brightness. It doesn't take away the darkness that a lot of sunglasses do. And so we have all different shades, and you can try those, but we really recommend that you wear sunglasses because the sun is really bad for your eyes. We also have just a small store. Actually, it's like a closet that we have at our agency, but we carry bold line paper, and this works great if you have low vision. A lot of times you write down something and you can't read it. You know what that?
I can't read mine because I have horrible penmanship.
Oh, well, that's true with some people, but so this makes it easier if you have write letters or phone numbers. You can read these, and this is a 2020 marker pen, and it doesn't bleed through, and it makes it easier to see. It's a bold line, and that helps. We have, if you still want to play bingo, we have the bingo cards. And those are great. We have even larger ones than this, but they are legal for any bingo place so that you can use those. We just gotten these in. These are wonderful that everyone loves, our big calendars. that the problem is you have to find a place that you can have it to store it, but then you can write and you've got a lot of room and you can see what you've written, and those are...
Boy, now that would be handy when you've got a lot of appointments
exactly.
To take care of. You can put them in.
And you can, yes, that is really helpful. We have check guides if you have to write checks. We can get a guide that you can put your checks in there and keep in the line, so that makes it really nice.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. There are also large print checks available at all banks.
There are?
They're much bolder. They're much better. They're big, like business size. They are bright yellow with bold, raised black lines. And the ledger is almost as big as the bold line paper. So they are much easier if you want to be able to still write your checks and stay independent like that. You can do it.
Now, I'll bet you that would be a big help. I used to have people come into the office, and if you put the finger down, they knew where to sign.
They just had to write, and
but they couldn't fill out the rest.
No, they can't fill out the rest, and someone else needs to do it, and that makes it possible to do that. We have the large dice, so that if you're playing card, something like that. We also have the large cards you can play with. If you're doing things in the kitchen, and we have a timer, the real big timer, so that you can see the numbers and keep time. We have talking clocks, talking watches, and talking key rings. This is a little key ring that I love. A lot of my clients, in the middle of the night, they don't know whether it's time to get up or stay in bed. And so they keep this under their pillow, and
it is 1:18 p.m.
and it tells you what time it is. And there's also an alarm, so you can keep it with you during the day. You can set an alarm. I have some people that have to take a pill at a certain time, so they set the alarm and do it. We have the talking clocks too, and you just push the button and it tells you what time it is. And then we have several kinds of watches that you can use.
Well, who came up with all these?
Well, I don't know, but it's so wonderful they did, because it makes it, yes. And even if you still don't live in your own home, but you live someplace like the senior facility, it's still, they're so helpful for reading your mail, for checking up with your calendar on the events going on, for any of those things. A lot of you don't have to cook, which is wonderful. I think that would be great. I'd love not to have to cook. But if you don't have to, there's still all these other things.
Yes.